Hey everyone, welcome back into Friday Night Weather. Mike Schultz with you once again, getting you set up for the weekend, and boy, is it looking great. We are looking at some fantastic temperatures. In fact, it's going to be another chilly night, but warmer in the hills. But the good news is this weekend is looking really, really good. Lots of sunshine and temperatures warming up, and temperatures will be warming up even more next week. We'll be in the 30s next week, all next week. We'll tell you more about that in just a little bit. Unfortunately, we have an air quality problem going on. Again, this is an alert right on through Monday at 5 o'clock. Fairbanks is a stage 1 moderate conditions. But North Pole is under stage 2, unhealthy for sensitive groups. So again, a reminder to keep the young ones inside, also those with any kind of respiratory problems or heart problems. Okay, here's what's going on our satellite and radar. As you can see, we have a little bit more moisture coming in from the southeast. And when it comes in the southeast, it gets blocked out for the most part. You can see we just have some high clouds moving across the Fairbanks area. But down to the south, a little better chance of showers. In fact, they're looking at some snowfall in the Anchorage Bowl this weekend and more rain falling across southeast Alaska. What's going on across the state today? Well, over southeast Alaska, it was mainly, for the most part, showery conditions at Ketchikan. Also some sprinkles at Juneau, 32 degrees there. Only 25 degrees with some isolated showers here and there in the Anchorage Bowl, and showers once again over the Kodiak region, 38 degrees there. Cold Bay, exactly freezing. And look at the temperatures drop radically as you want to jump across the Aleutian chain there. Bethel only 9 degrees, and Nome at 12 degrees, and even colder Barrow, 10 degrees below zero, with Fort Yukon 1 above. Lower 48 weather tonight. We're looking at a pretty good westerly flow moving across much of the western half of the country. That's helping to bring more rain across the Pacific Northwest, right on down into San Francisco. Los Angeles not being touched at all. They're looking pretty good. And things are pretty quiet for the most part over the eastern half of the country. As you can see here, a little bit of activity moving across the Great Lakes. Now, the overall outlook for the West Coast, if you're heading down that direction, is pretty nice. Like I said, over Southern California, it looks warm and little showery conditions as you move further to the north, but no real organized systems, and that's good news. Our weather temperatures, once again, as you can see, are very warm over the deep south, 20 to 30 degrees above normal, and again, a record warmth and a high fire danger over much of the deep south. Here's our weather fact for tonight, and it was in 1954, the Southern Plains were just getting pounded. Winds gusting to 85 miles an hour produced dust storms, the worst they had had since the Dust Bowl days of 1930. Again, thanks to Mount McKinley Bank for sponsoring our kids' weather. And speaking of the kids, we'll be visiting with the kids next week from Wood River Elementary School. Try saying that 3 times real fast. Anyway, again, looking at our forecast for tomorrow for the northern sections, flurries for Barrow, partly cloudy skies for Nome, and just mostly clear skies in the Fort Yukon area. Here in the interior, a little more cloudiness in the forecast and gusty winds around the Healy area, 40 miles per hour, and over the Delta Junction area, 19 degrees for their high tomorrow. Over the southeastern sections of Alaska, rain and snow at Juneau, and just a chance of rain for Ketchikan. While over to the southwest part of the state, looking at snow and rain in Cold Bay, and also a chance of snow and rain for Kodiak Island. And mostly cloudy skies at Bethel. And if you're heading down to the Anchorage Bowl area, well, like I said, the weather's going to be deteriorating. Snow developing at Anchorage, light snow likely in Homer, and snow showers for Valdez. So kind of a cloudy, gray, and cold weekend over there at Anchorage Bowl. It's a Friday night, which means it's time for our winter trails report. The weekend is looking fantastic. Temperatures will be above normal and even warmer for Sunday. So the slopes should be really fast, as will the cross-country trails. And snow machiners, use caution because of the warm temperatures, and keep an eye out. Again, thanks to Beaver Sports for helping us out with the Winter Trails Report. Your numbers look like this. Today's high, 8 degrees. Right now, 6 degrees. The low last night, 20 below. Record high, 42 in 2006, 50 below in 1956. Sunrise and sunset, well, just shy of 9 hours of daylight. That comes our way tomorrow. And that's good news to pass along. The forecast for tonight, not as cold as it was last night, 15 below, but still not as cold. Mostly cloudy skies and warmer the higher up you go. Tomorrow's forecast, cloudy, but again, warmer in the hills, 13 degrees. But look at the 5-day outlook. Those numbers are not a fib. They're the truth. 30-degree temperatures all the way across the board there. No precipitation in the forecast still. And overnight lows will all 5 days will be in the plus figures, something we haven't seen for a little while. Well, actually, you can say Wednesday night will be 5 below, but still not too bad. All right, our photograph for tonight, this one sent in by Kenneth Folk, was a sunset taken in Esther. The orange hue on the sunrise there, or sunset there. Again, if you have a photograph to share, send it to photos@ktvf11.com.